Now I got you. Thank you.
All right. So, but I'll purchase a lot of the things like that. Even I thought of, we used to do bubble gum blowing. I can't chew a piece of bubble gum now if you paid me to. But anyway, just little things like that. And ribbons, I'll look into getting those. We can even make it even bigger by making a presentation of the ribbon Sunday evening, because I had some ideas of maybe the deacons and trustees against the ministers, really making it fun, competitive, but getting everybody we can involved in these simple yet fun games, and just create such a fellowship and something that we just help commemorate 100 years. And also just, again, piggybacking off, this used to be um, annual day, and it used to be what do you call it? What Baptist people call homecoming or whatever. So just kind of doing that, but making it a grand celebration with fellowship, food, and fun. So we'll start organizing that, start getting people to participate, start motivating people, like people like Mr. Putman, just, can motivate and get a little team together to compete. Even like I said, sign up sheets, lower sanctuary somewhere, like when they do 8 o'clock in Bible class, that people can kind of sign up for the activities. And we'll announce those things, get it out there where people have a clear understanding of what we are planning to do that Saturday, and how, we want to come out, and the vision of that day. We'll probably have a couple of solos, Sister Evangelist Morrison, uh, Isabel, a couple other people. We're gonna have music, of course. Someone to kind of DJ, and DJ not in the worldly sense, but DJ to kind of just keep the people involved. Interacting with people out there. Even did even that day, asking people about experiences of growing up in the church. It could be an open type of talking and laughing and good times, or whatever the case may be. That's something good to do, just impromptu, walk up to people and say, hey, you've been here how long, and what was your, so, we could interject that into that fellowship. Hopefully the Lord will keep the rain back as he does on Sunday. Sometimes we be like praying, Lord, let it rain, but it don't happen. So, maybe that'll happen. Well, it won't rain, and we can have a good time. Sister Sharon Huddleston stated that she have located a place for the bouncy thing, cotton candy machine, all of that. And I told her also I would check to see who we've used in the past when the young people have done it or the church has done it, to see and compare the deals. Since if we've used the same company, then they may give us a better deal than what she's located. But her and I are gonna converse about that and kind of compare some things. Also, we talked about the budget on this. I've not spoken with the pastor about where we are with the budget or whatever. I didn't know if we should do, and I know the rebuttals, but I'm just throwing it out there, if we should do tickets for food items, but not major, like a hot dog, $1, a burger, $1.50, very minor prices. If we do that, I'm just throwing it out, but all the proceeds would go back into the building fund. So, just something to think about when it comes to that. If we wanted to do a small type of thing, but drinks only 50 cents, or $1. We just advertise little prices ahead of time, but we don't want people not to come due to the fact that they may have to pay something, but it will be so minute. It will be something that you wouldn't pay anywhere else, that those small prices. So we'll just kind of vote on that and see where we stand with that. But I'm able to kind of donate a couple of things that we may need, or whatever the case may be. So we'll talk about that. But that will be that Saturday. We're in the process of calling a speaker today. The pastor is calling one a day for that Sunday morning and Sunday evening. So we'll know that. He told me that, whatever pastor, let them know, hope they can preach outside. I'm like, Pastor, we really didn't want any of these services outside. I said, well, one of the reasons is because we can't do any kind of video presentation outside. And he was like, well, we can come inside for that. Well, if we can come inside for that, we can come inside for service, praise the Lord. But you know, we we'll see how that's gonna play out and go from there. If we do have it inside, I did suggest the process in which we did for New Year service when we had the registration, and that they bragged on how y'all pray for me and my little road rage problem. Just crossing all over you and disrespectful. I don't curse, saints. I don't care how mad I get, so you'll never hear me curse, but I may call them a couple of idiots, but pray for me. But anyway, so we did suggest or we're trying to see if we can do that inside and go from there. But we'll let everybody know that. But that's it on my end when it concerns that. Sister Shatika, I think, have some more information to present. And again, listen. Some of y'all quiet. We need your suggestions. I think Evangelist Lowry suggested some things last week, which was excellent. But we need everybody to be involved. It's no suggestion too small, too dumb, too whatever. No. And please, hey, ask, what can I do? Because we're all a part of this. I don't want to just run in my mouth all the time. Because I
Did we lose him?
I think we did. I don't hear him.
Brother Sherman, you must be going through the dead zone.
Yeah, he said it was driving, so he
What
probably
their
dropping
special-
calls, probably in the air with his dead.
so somebody needs phone.
Well, Sister Chica, you gonna get your report down? Sister Chica. She there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you now. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sister Sharon and I have spoken with Elder Eugene Taylor. This is Elder Taylor's son. We both have had conversation with him. And he and his brother are going to get together and they're going to send us pictures. And we think they're going to do kind of like I did a little interview with Eugene, but I haven't had a chance to talk with John yet. That's the middle son. So they're going to get together and then we're going to get back together to see what they can come up with together. But they're going to send us some pictures.
So Jonathan, Renita's brother.
Yes.
He died.
Yeah. Yes, Eugene and John, the sons of Elder Taylor. And we've also spoken with Mary Brewster. And she's gonna do an interview. I don't know if she and Elder Floyd are gonna do theirs together or if they're gonna do it individually, but we are supposed to be getting some type of interview from the both of them. Sharon, you got anything else you want to add to that?
Oh, that covers everything, I think.
So I think that was the main thing, is reaching out, trying to contact somebody that knew these people. I mean, Elder Taylor's children, and we were able, I think Sister Clara, through her sister-in-law or something, we got in touch with them. And then that's when we found out that Sister Delina, what's her name?
Johnson
is friends with the granddaughter on Facebook. So we got some connections going. So we were able to get that. So I think that's a lot of progress right there.
It's good. I guess the next question we want to have is when we talk about the program on Sunday, I don't know who did the program at the first one. I know we didn't have one Saturday night, but for Sunday, who did that program? So are they gonna be the same people? Or are we gonna have different people do this program? That's what I need to know.
We
What do you
didn't
mean?
do
Oh.
anything with that anniversary on that Sunday. That was strictly Bishop Mary.
Okay. That's right, so did. All right, that's
What-
Mhm.
What do you mean by do the program? You talking about the people on it or the program, how it was designed? I'm confused. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I guess my thing is technically, I guess if who would do how we do, what do we need to know about who's going to do who's on it? And if we're not gonna design, I don't have no problem designing, but that's no, because I was thinking about even if we knew, I know they said Bishop's talking about he did speakers, but if we knew we already could get whoever we want to do the MC, do the prayer, if we're gonna have praise and worship, have already get these people lined up. So when we had to input whoever the speaker is, it would be all put in. That's what I was talking about, more or less.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about people on the program. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That was really a collaboration of myself and Sister Carolyn Dunlap. She did the design and we just kind of
Okay.
worked together on that overall. So that's kind of very simple. Well,
Okay.
but I know what you're saying because I don't like to tell people at the last minute they're on the program, even though we do run across that where we have to kind of say, hey, so-and-so is not here. Can you do that? Because Brother James Jackson, I swear he showed that whole weekend, but he had to fill in for a lot of things. So
Mhm.
just things like that kind of happen. But we also, I guess, when we come up, you speak about who's on the program, we need to kind of think of how we're going to present the information this time. If it's
Mhm.
going to be the same as far as video and one narrator, or as we spoke before, and I think Sister Miriam or somebody talked about several people speaking, like, we pick up where we left off. So it's different people and their voices and how they read or present to present one thing. So when we decide, which needs to be probably soon, of how we're going to present it, then we'll know who to put on the program in that specific area, if you know what I'm saying. So it could be like, so-and-so.
I understand what you're saying.
And also,
No, go on, sir.
go ahead. No, that's it. So, yeah, but otherwise, as far as prayer scripture and all that, it's just kind of basic what it is.
Yeah.
I would just say, because I know my thing was, when looking at it, this is May the 16th, and we're talking about the 11th and 12th, and I didn't want to be the last minute time to figure out stuff. That's all I was asking, sir. That was my biggest concern.
Yeah,
Brother
no,
Sherman,
I understand. Yes, sir.
what time is the afternoon service on that Sunday?
It said, did they say 5? I thought that's what they said at 5 before. I could be wrong.
We usually do a 5 o'clock. Since we don't do dinner hardly anymore, I always try to be conscious of people going out to eat. And sometimes 4 o'clock can be rushing it, coming back. So usually we try to do 5. I mean, for this time, we can change that. It
I
doesn't
just
matter.
wanted to give some feedback from the previous one. If we're gonna say 5, it really needs to be at 5, not 5:30 or 6.
Well,
That was a lot of the feedback we got. People that traveled were expecting it to be a certain time. And if we're gonna put that in the public and being decent and order, we need to keep it at that time.
well, I understand that most of the time, and we have to say, we are a timely church. I'm serious. So 1 time or 2, people just got to get with it. First of all, I understand clearly what you're stating, and that's decent and in order, but also things happen. That's like Sunday. I think they had technical difficulties with the streaming or the sound Sunday. Things
They
happen.
did.
If people gripe and complain about that, then if that's what you worry about in life, I understand what you're saying, but things happen. And I guarantee you a lot of these other churches, it's just a timely church,
Somebody
but we
run late?
did have some.
What happened? Or what happened? What ran
I'm
over?
sorry.
Was somebody late or
It-
something? Or what happened?
I can't remember what happened. I can't remember specifically, but again, we are usually a timely church. James would start night service with 2 people in there at 6 o'clock. Other services, we start right on time. Things just happen. So if that was the gripe, I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
I was just trying to find out if something happened. That way we can make sure we explain, or maybe something, because, just being professional and we're trying to go to a different level. Just maybe if there was something saying announcement, we're delaying this because of such and such.
Hey,
I think it's
listen,
just.
I don't know if even everything deserves an explanation. I don't know if everything deserves an explanation. It just happens. But nevertheless, if they, that's just my opinion. Like if something like that, I mean, they got up and announced Saints will be starting shortly. Understand that. And I'm not taking away, but some of these little gripes like that, and then I mean, who do they go to about it?
Just trying to be more, since we're inviting guests from outside, making
We're not
sure.
an untimely church. We're
Yeah.
not an untimely church like that. And if that's the case, you have to know if they came to you. And if you know that we're a timely church, you ought to know something happened if that's the case, because usually we are on time and things happen, but we take these gripes and it's like, hey.
It wasn't so much a gripe. It was just a statement saying that if there's something, did something happen? Because we didn't really know. And sometimes people come extra early to be on time. And so that means they were delayed even more. So I just, this is just a suggestion.
Yes, ma'am. Let them know we do apologize for any inconvenience. We usually 99% of the time a timely church. We were at a different location. We had some technical difficulties even the night before. And, it happens, but I do apologize to them and whomever that had the situation with that. But, that we're trying, and I don't think that will put a dent in our reputation on that end. I hope it doesn't, but if it does, I'm so sorry, yeah. But nevertheless, we will start at 5 o'clock, and I will try to make sure that somebody's speaking to that microphone at 5 o'clock. So, and we'll put a note of that and make sure that happens. Yes, ma'am. So, I guess need to really figure out the direction. If anyone had any suggestions on what direction, because we spoke about this I think 2 meetings ago, about a different direction of a presentation. So if anybody came up with any ideas on that, please let us know so we can kind of get that down and work around it today. Making this bigger than it is, please. Was never my intention to. When you did it, you disrespected me. You disrespected me. Just. I would never compare you like that. I would never.
So, Brother Sherman, so are we going to initially kind of reintroduce Mother Robertson and then go on into the other pastors on this day, kind of go back and introduce her a little bit, and then go on to see with Taylor? That how we're gonna kind of do that?
Yes, ma'am. I know what you're saying. So in that introduction, because we have kind of spoken on her, it will be short, nothing over like 2 minutes speaking of her, but just kind of a recap. So that will be fine. Just a quick recap, and then going on into Elder Taylor, and then even introducing Elder Harris in this era. We need to kind of start with beginning stages of Elder Harris, District Elder Harris, and not going deep into it because we have 2 more quarters. So we have to kind of chronologically start it off, like where he moved from, like that, starting there, and things of that nature. So that's what we also need to focus on when it comes to history. not going into his middle stages of pastoring versus the beginning, so we won't run out of things and we can have it years and things of that nature chronologically done, if y'all understand what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I have a timeline on some
Okay,
of the
good.
things that he accomplished, and I would be stopping at whatever, whoever I give the information to will be stopping at, I think it's 72. So then the next time we'll pick up from that to the end.
Okay, gotcha.
So when the people, Shatika, the people that you all interviewed, are they gonna be video interviews as well as uh, phone interviews?
I don't think it's going to be a phone interview. Sister Sharon is going to get more clarity on that when she speaks again with Elder Floyd. And then we would have more insight on that.
Okay, so
He's getting with Sister Brewster, and they got to work that part out between the two of them. And then Sister Sharon is going to contact Elder Floyd and see what the final decision was on that. But I doubt that it's going to be a phone interview.
so what I'm saying, because when you speak, having the interview over the phone, you know, you can record that conversation. That's why I was, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Elder Floyd is going to do that, and then he'll contact Sister Sharon. And at this point, that's all I can tell you. I don't know how they plan on doing that right now.
Okay.
Are there any volunteers that would like to be a part of the presentation as far as the speaking and or providing the historical information, like to be added to a group or anything? Anybody volunteer that, you know, can get up there and kind of read with some excitement, some authority, some different whatever as you read? Anybody?
I would. This is Narkita. I'll read something.
Karen Crooks, anybody? I know Sister Karen kind of has a sense of humor, and in some areas she may read that would be exciting or whatever, but anybody else that would like to kind of be a part of the presentation in any form?
I will, Sherman, just let me know.
All right. Anybody on here want to be a part of the program? Scripture, prayer, devotion, anything of that nature.
I'll do prayer. I mean, no, I'll do scripture. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll do scripture.
All right.
I want somebody else.
No, that's fine.
No, we thought we were going to hear you pray, girl. Pray.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, does anybody, that's last thing I'm gonna say, have any more history? Has anyone come up with anything else, or from your parents, pictures or anything like that? Anybody have anything else to provide?
I have some pictures, but I probably need to see what we already have to make sure there is no duplication. And then I may have some tapes, but I have not played them to see if they are still good, because they are like 25 years old and plus.
That'll be amazing. Those tapes, they should be okay.
Is this Abella Harris?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That'll be great. Anybody else have any tapes? I'm gonna start searching in my parents' house in their little area where there a lot of the albums and VHS tapes are, to try to find some cassettes and even play some snippets of District Elder Harris during this era. So if y'all have pictures, we all have pictures that they're gonna be different, even of saints, just overall, in the parking lot, just how we looked then, how we dressed, how the parking lot look, just things of that nature. They don't have to be specifically of Elder Harris, but they could be events, they could be trips, they could just be Easters, of whatever year that was during that time. That would be great to see the people from that time. Even pictures of downstairs at the church and how the church looked when we had that bar, we had the hopscotch floor.
Oh, yeah. Shuffleboard.
The poles were the round metal gray everything was totally different. The hallways, the ceilings were high, just the look of the church when the sanctuary was green. Just pictures showing how the church looked then will be great. So even pictures like that, if you have them, we would love to make copies and or use them, because that's a part of the history. The old buses, if anybody have any pictures of the buses or, trip that nature, we just need those things.
I got all those.
Okay.
Brother Sherman, what was the time period one more time?
That was, somebody help me. We went over that.
Shoot, we figured it out last time.
What is it, 1948 to
To
something, 25 years? What is it, Brother Ricky?
I would think where it stopped at 72, this time stopped at 72 because Mother Lena Robert.
Right.
Yeah, so it stopped at 72, this 25. Am I right, Sister Tika?
Right.
So it's 47 to 72 or 48 to 72?
It's like from 1922 to 1947.
Right.
Right. You talking about who? You talking about Taylor or L. Harris?
No, ma'am. We're talking about the next 25 years.
The next set after the 72.
Ella Harris.
You talking the next 25 years after 7?
No, ma'am.
1972?
No, ma'am. 25 years after 1947. So that was 48.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Right. So we need, I don't know if pictures are dated, but sometimes our minds can kind of remember, hey, this was in the 60s or 70s. We can kind of look at the fashions. So if anybody like Dr. Crook, if you or your mom had pictures from like the 60s or whatever, even y'all, the kitchen staff, Sister Mary Jane Dunlap and all of them in their uniforms and all that, we need those. And everybody has photo albums. We got them. Pictures that Sister Sharon, you may not have, that we may not have given. We have pictures of, different things that I can look through and provide them. But we're trying to go again from the era of 48 to 72. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to put my baby picture there because I was born in 72.
Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, my God.
That's a part of GCT history. I was born in that church.
Now, I do have pictures of that. You want me to bring them out, do you?
I don't have baby, but I got little boy pictures.
Y'all see my picture flash up. Don't be hating on me.
Sharon.
Let's try to get it.
I'm a part of history.
Can I ask a question, Brother Sherman? Are we gonna come together with all the information, pictures and stuff that we have, or how are we doing it? I thought when we started, it was like a committee and then we were gonna sit down and look at everything we have. Are we gonna do that or we're not gonna do that?
Yes, we are, Dr. Crook. Okay. Yes, we are. So what we can do, if we can set a date, we can meet in our dining room because there's a lot of room in there and it's tables. So we can set a date to meet in the dining room, all come together because we do need it all. You're right. We need to come together because a lot of this Zoom is kind of hard sometimes to, kind of give the information. So yes, ma'am. So if we could set a date to do that, that would be amazing. We're through with board meeting for the month, right?
Yes, sir.
So I don't want to clash. I don't know what kind of calls we have during the week, like missionary Sunday school, Christian education. I mean, Evangelist Morrison. I don't know these dates and days or whatever, so I don't want to overstep anybody in the ministry that's going on Zoom. So some y'all have to help to work around that because I don't know these days. I'm sorry.
All right, I can tell you the brotherhood and sisterhood meeting both tomorrow night. The sisterhood meeting Zoom, but the brotherhood is meeting in person.
Okay.
That's sure. That's tomorrow night.
And I think 6 o'clock may be a little too early. Is that too early for everybody?
No.
It's not. Okay.
Why don't you do it 6 o'clock before board meeting that way? Because the majority here will be at board meeting and then.
Yeah, but we may go over. What about, okay, what goes on Thursday nights, y'all?
There's a Sunday school class from 7
Okay.
to 8, and then we have Sunday school classes on Saturdays from 9, and we through at 12.
Yes, ma'am. Did y'all, so I'm a little different with people's weekends. Did y'all want to do a Saturday or did
10
you want
Sunday school, 10, not 9, Dr. Cook, 10.
Hey,
The fourth Tuesday of this month, the missionary does not have anything going, but we do have prayer from 6:30 to 7. If you want to do it maybe at 7 on
okay.
for the fourth Tuesday, because we don't have anything this month. We've already done our outreach for this month.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
What on a Saturday?
So we're
Huh?
talking about in person, right?
Yes, ma'am. In person. Y'all want to do a Saturday?
I can't do it this Saturday.
No, okay. So first, do y'all want to do a Saturday? Let's just establish that, you know, if that ain't, it's not taken from your weekend, not this Saturday, but maybe next Saturday. Is a Saturday all right, or do you all prefer a weeknight?
Saturday
Like
is
at
okay
7.
with me. I have something planned up to 4 o'clock this Saturday.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
The only thing with me on Saturday is it's got to be after my son's school class is over.
Okay.
So 12, 1.
Got to be at least by 1 because we get through by 12 o'clock.
Right, but Dr. Crook, she's not free until after 4. Well, that's this Saturday.
That's just this Saturday.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Y'all want to do what's next Saturday? Is that Memorial Day weekend?
Yes,
sir.
it is.
Yeah.
28th.
No. Scratch that.
So let's understand that Tuesday at 7.
I think it's that simple.
Tuesday 7.
31st.
Slay.
Huh?
Mm.
Sunday bad in the evening.
Ma'am.
Is it Sunday evening?
It's
Yeah.
Sunday bad in the evening, like we get out of church at 1:30.
No.
Yes.
Well, I know people hungry, Dr. Crook.
No, I
And
was
that's-
talking about after dinner and all that.
Oh, okay.
No, we won't be doing that. No.
You want to have a nice service. No, I'm joking.
That's what it's gonna be.
Well, we're talking about going back in on ground anyway, so maybe
Right.
No, we gonna do that right
Feeling
now. No, let's no.
So y'all want to do, see, I don't think 6 o'clock would be cool, but I think we'll go over an hour. And that's my concern. Like if we do 6 o'clock and somebody has something at 7, do y'all think that an hour will be enough time when we start collaborating, we start remembering things, we start talking, y'all think an hour is amount of time to,
Oh,
y'all just talk to me, because that's all I'm looking at. And no, we're not gonna be there all night either. I'm not saying that, but that's just something to kind of consider as well.
Well, what was wrong with this coming up Tuesday if missionaries are not meeting?
Okay, so y'all want to do
Brotherhood and sisterhood meeting. Brotherhood and
Oh.
sisterhood meeting tomorrow night
No, I'm talking about next Tuesday.
next Tuesday?
is the third. That's
24th. Next Tuesday is the 24th.
That's what
Okay.
Sister Lowry said. That's what Sister Lowry said. She's not doing nothing on that side.
Okay, so will next Tuesday be good?
What
At
time? 6, 7?
6,
What time?
6, what, 6:30?
Missionaries have prayer at 6:30 from 6:30
Oh.
to 7 on Tuesday.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. That was not me. That was Michael.
Mike. Oh, my goodness.
He needs to see if his lung is on the floor. So 7 o'clock
so sorry.
Tuesday. 7 o'clock Tuesday.
That's too late.
Uh-oh. Okay. We gotta come together, some with y'all. We gotta.
Somebody saying that.
It sounds like y'all back it on a Saturday after 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what it sounds like after listening to everybody's days and times.
Not this Saturday though. Not this Saturday.
No, not this Saturday. No,
All
not
right.
this Saturday.
No, we can't do next Saturday. It's Memorial Day weekend. Nope. We said we canceled that out. That's Memorial Day weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
20, yes, that's the 28th. Yeah,
There's only 1 week left and time is.
Right.
So you gotta get something early.
We have to.
I got a question to ask. Now here's something. I know people do stuff. Cause I even thought about a Friday night.
Friday's good.
That's good.
Okay. So which Friday? Well, this Friday, because next Friday going into Memorial Day, right?
Yeah.
So it'd have to be this Friday.
And the time again?
What about 6 or 6:30?
Okay.
In person,
Yes.
Would that affect you, Sister Hugh?
I can get there. I mean, I might not be there exactly 6:30, but I get there.
That's why I said 6:30 instead of 6, because Friday traffic is crazy. Traffic is crazy, period. I know a lot of people on here are retired. But too bad I'm not retired.
But they give us 2 or 3 jobs when we get retired. So when you think you're in retirement, you got from me.
Is there a person that we can give any items? Because the only thing I was going to be doing is just getting some stuff from Mother Brown that I can give it to, because I'll be at work. So is it something I can just give it to Sister Shatika?
Yes, that'll be fine. Or Sister Sharon Holston. And if you want anybody to call you to you can kind of listen to what's going on, just let us know.
Okay.
So you won't be out the loop. Since I know you'll be at work. So is that all right with everybody? 6:30 Friday?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. Thank you, Dr. Kirk, for that. Because we kind of forgot about that.
So it's this Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
6:30.
Yes. And I'll get with the pastor or one of the officials to kind of get the doors unlocked and whatever else. And hopefully that day they cool that room off early, so we won't be in there smoldering.
Yeah. And then we just make sure the copy machine is usually work, but just make sure everything is in order so we can make the copies.
Where is that located, Dr. Crook?
It's on the main floor as you go in the lobby.
Okay.
With the reception right behind there.
Okay. Huh?
Are you talking about making copies of pictures of programs, or what copies you talking about?
There's anything that people may not want to leave their originals, and so we have to get copies of them anyway.
Of a picture? You said picture? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, pictures or anything,
Okay.
any document that somebody may have. I know my mother has a lot of, what do you call them? Funeral programs of not a lot of them, but some of the older things.
You mean obituaries?
Yeah.
Program? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have, some of them have pictures on them, and then she has some other pictures and stuff. And so some people may not want to leave their originals, and so we already there with the copy machine or whatever.
Yeah, okay. That's why I was wondering what you're gonna make copies of. Okay.
You have the password to that, Dr. Crook, right? You know
Yes.
that. Okay. All right. Because I don't know all of it.
Chairman,
Yes.
we need to have the copy machine on. We'll be there, but do we need to turn that on?
Yeah,
It stays on.
Have it warmed up, please.
I didn't know if it stayed on or not.
Yeah, it stays
Oh.
on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I don't know. I didn't know where it was. So, okay. All right. Well,
Can I make a suggestion?
yes, ma'am, you can.
Okay, since we going October and the next one's gonna be December, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, any way possible, we can go on and get those speakers name and get that approved so we know who these people gonna be?
Listen to me. I've been working on that. Abba pastor. I have to wait on Abba pastor to give me an answer, and
But he got the list and everything, that's what I'm saying.
he has a list.
Okay.
I keep hearing I looked at it, son, but I don't get on answer. So y'all pray for me.
Boy, that's the part. Okay.
Yeah, we trying to break that last minute spirit. But anyway, yeah. So I'm working on it. So we did. Let me say this: we did contact Cameron Adams for this one, but he won't be able to make it. So I think we're contacting. I don't even know if Titus Stewart was on the list or not. I can't remember, but we're contacting him. I think he contacted him today, Pastor did. But yeah, Cameron, we did contact, and he won't be able to make it. But he's a great revivalistic type speaker, you know. So
when are they gonna start putting this out? Because we got a lot going on in June. We've got the Pentecost on that one Sunday. They can start getting it in their mind. And then they have the 100-day celebration. So are they gonna start advertising that?
Yeah, she should have that out tomorrow. If not tonight, she'll have it out tomorrow to save the date and that information. Yes. Sister Isabel, I'm sorry, that's who she is. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm done. No, Minister Ricky, Brother Ricky, I don't need your title. I'm sorry.
Can I ask a question? Can we get those 25-year intervals in there, like we said, from 1922 to 47? What were the other ones?
48 to 72.
72. Okay.
The next one will be 73, so 73, and then you add 25 to that, would be 98. And then 99.
To current.
Am I right? I think that's right.
So. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that's right. I just did the quick math off the top of my head.
That's not exactly it.
What is it then? Thank you. Come on with it. I mean.
Okay, it's 1972. That's where we're stopping at this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I picked up 1972 to 1997.
Okay.
And 1997 to 2022.
Okay, so
Do you stop at 72 or you start at 73 in the next quarter?
I just picked up from that. I counted from 72 to I got 97.
Okay.
25 years.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
It's ending at 72, right? And then we pick back up in 1973.
Well, from 72.
Go from 73.
I had 25 to 72. That's what I did to get to 97. But anyway, you do calculations how you want. That's
yeah, because that 1 year, we didn't really kind of have anybody.
No, but they just talking about the year span.
You're talking 25 years interval.
Yeah, we're right. Not when the pastors were
25 year intervals. What we're talking about.
Right. 25.
And the year ends at December the 31st of that year. So if we have 1947, that ends December 31st, 1947. And so we start January 1, that's 1948, right?
Well,
that's what, I mean, just so that everybody's consistent with the same thing.
I just counted from 47 to add 25 years to and got 72. So that's me. That's how I did. So I don't, anyway.
We'll pick up from
all right,
from 73 to, but we'll do it that way. I see both sides of it. I see clearly both sides. So but those spans will be pretty much, we'll get the specifics on that, but yeah, we'll pick up from at the end of 1 year and then start the next year and then go 25 years from that to current. So
is there any particular colors or anything we're doing for this particular time period, or any particular dress or anything?
Really, yeah, we didn't really set a uniform for this particular time. If y'all want to do that, fine. But I don't know if we're gonna be outside or not yet. No. So he did state that he was gonna also check on the church next door. to see, what would be needed if we want to use that for that service. So if we're outside, probably won't be no uniform, but it does, promote unity when you do a uniform. So I thought about doing a t-shirt period for the 100th year celebration. So I'm looking into kind of doing that and doing it as a fundraiser, not really expensive, but just that we'll have the 100th year celebration t-shirts. So,
So,
at a-
so,
go ahead.
so, Brother Sherman, on the minutes, it says for that Saturday, old school jean skirts, tennis shoes,
Right.
socks, etc. So will those t-shirts be ready by that Saturday? So if
I went in just saying that, because in just saying that, I thought in my mind real quick, wow, could we have them ready for that Saturday? Possibly so, but we would have to quickly take orders, sizes, da 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 da, and we can work on that as quick as Sunday, So yeah, that's possible. That's possible.
How much
So
will they be?
I'm not sure yet. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
sure. I'm looking into it. I'm gonna look into it tonight, but I'm not sure. But I'll have that, or even if we before the meeting, next meeting, if Sister Evangelist Morrison I can send her the information and she can just email it to the committee. Hey, this is what t-shirts will look like, yada yada yada. So the committee will have it first, and the committee will be able to, I guess, email back or call to make any suggestions to whatever. Then we can go from there, but not to wait to the next meeting. If the information is provided before the next meeting, we can just put it out there via email. If that's all right with Evangelist Morrison, to send that out to everybody.
So can we start taking the t-shirts names and t-shirt size?
We can, but I don't want to do that unless I know we're gonna really do it. And that's why I'm working on some information tonight and trying to compare, because I hate to get people hopes up high. Well, we can do that. We can do that and just say tentative t-shirt, because we're gonna do it anyway. So we can go on and start on that. We can go on and start on that. So if we can have that at 8 o'clock in the services and a sign-up sheet somewhere in the lobby during 11:15. Or if somebody walked the cars and ask if they want to do it, get the size like that, we can do that. So we can start working on the sizes and etc. Hopefully to have them in different colors also, because I don't know if the church, did we ever have a church color, y'all? I thought it was burgundy or something one time, and I thought it was blue and white one time. Huh?
It was purple one time.
Well, no, the church colors like years ago.
Oh, years ago.
Our church, I think our church had a color. I know our buses were like burgundy or something at one point, and our choir robes were burgundy, but I don't know if we ever had a set church color. I don't know. So we may not have. Yes, ma'am.
Even if we can't get that t-shirt thing pulled together in time for this one, you can still do it and do it in the next one.
That's why I said we should go to get the sizes now. Yes, sir, Brother El Ricky.
Sister Nisi's got a question.
Nisi.
Go ahead, Renetta.
She muted though.
No, I mean he Sherman answered it. I was going to say, well, we're going to do t-shirts, but he answered it right when I raised my hand. So
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
okay.
On one
Hand is
accord.
still raised, Nisi.
I don't even know how to take it down.
Sherman,
The action.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask two things. Because I'm gonna have, so we're gonna have brotherhood meeting tomorrow night.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make a list of all the brothers and get that list of the meeting at tomorrow night. Whoever kind of brothers come night, shirts and sizes tomorrow night at the meeting.
That'll
And
work.
And then do you me going to announce that we're gonna have the barbecue cook off so I can let the brothers know they're gonna deal with that.
Yeah, man, that'll be great. Also, Minister Ricky, if you can even get them, if you want to ask them if they want to challenge challenge somebody in some of the games. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna contact the department to see if she want to challenge like the ministers' wives, the sisterhood, so see what they want to do in challenging. We don't have a whole lot of male ministers at the church, but we have a few. So if they wanted to challenge them or whatever, we could start this kind of camaraderie to get everybody excited about it. Yes, sir. That would be great. Thank you so much.
No problem. No problem at all.
Sister Evangelist Larry, and Evangelist Morrison, y'all get them missionaries stirred up. Tell them to pray about winning a game. I'm joking. But
we
have
Lord.
Sister Akita's gonna be handling that for us.
okay, Dr. Crook,
We already appointed her.
gotcha. All right, Dr. Crook, get them Sunday school teachers together. Y'all get, get the departments motivated, because we gonna make a big deal off of these awards and presentations for who wins. So get the Sunday school, the students and the teachers involved, and that will be like we used to, go at it at annual day for the offerings or Oktoberfest. But we trying to get, and it'll be games that everybody with bad feet, bad ankles, bad knees, we can do some of these games still, So just trying to get everybody involved.
Brother Sherman, who's taking notes? Sister Kathy's off the.
Yeah, I'm recording this. I'll record it. I got everything.
So he'll go back and listen to it and get the existing and the remaining notes.
Okay.
So we can get everybody motivated. That would be absolutely amazing. I'm gonna shut up. I thank y'all, Minister Ricky. You can do the rest to close out whatever you need to do. But please, y'all, keep this in mind. Some of y'all quiet and some of y'all got great ideas and y'all just sitting back in the cut. And y'all know how to do it, church. Y'all were motivating every time you get to the mic. We need you to be involved, and a part of that. Sister Carolyn, I may ask you to facilitate a couple of these games that you just lively always. We still talk about being, when you were young people president, we talked about when we used to have our groups with the last names. I forgot what that was for. We used to do it on Sunday evenings every once in a while, and how you emceed, and everything was just so exciting. So, we
With the
just
tribe.
need the tribes. That's it.
Tribe.
Man, I love them tribes. Oh my God. That was so exciting and refreshing. So again, hey, let's not just get so set and whatever, we still living. We got to keep some of that spunk and some of the gifts that God has given us. We never want to let them die, because that's just always in us. And nobody has been brushed under the rug or forgotten about. I never try to forget about people who have paved the way and who has been a part of the church and have been active in the church. I always try to keep them in mind and acknowledge them. As I stated, I'm gonna get off the phone every time I go to Greater Bethel. And if I have that microphone, I always acknowledge Aunt Nadine and Aunt Paula Forey and Nadine for, different last names now, Calhoun. But because they were part of the church, the blood, sweat, and tears, District Elder Forey. So I always, because they sometimes are forgotten and back in the cut, but these are the ones that help build, their family helped build a church. So you always want to remember the things that they've done and not forget about people, even though it's a new generation and we can't always hold on our positions, but still, we never want to forget those who paved the way and led the excitement and brought ideas that brought people into the church, and ideas and stuff that we still talk about today that they brought forward to the church. So we want to always keep those people in mind and still let them know, hey, we've not forgotten, you still have it in you. Keep it going. As long as we live, we need to try to continue to do what for God, what he has allowed us and given us to do mentally, not always physically sometimes now, but still, God is still giving us gifts to use for him. And that's what we always want to do. Never let your gift die. Never let it die. Always thank God and try to keep it alive. Yep.
Sister Chris got a question.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
we bring in t-shirt designs, or do you already have something in mind for that?
Please
Design on
suggest
the
them.
t-shirt.
And Dr. Crook, if you get a design this week or come up with something this week, email Evangelist Morrison. Email her the picture and we're gonna have her to send it out as we get things if she has time. Or I can do it. You can email me and I can email the group with the picture. And so if you all, good deal, thank you for that. If y'all have designs, start creating them and emailing them this week so we can finalize a design and then get them made and get them taken care of. Because it don't take a long time sometimes to make t-shirts. So please help us out there. That's a great idea. And we can do them in multiple colors, you know, depending on the t-shirt company we go through. Most of them all have a lot of colors. So again, if you give us a design, that would be amazing. Amazing.
I was gonna say,
Why not design off the flyer? Is that too much?
I can't even remember the flyer. With the silhouette. No, that's not too much, but that could be one suggested. But if we all suggest, or whomever suggests them, we can vote on the design.
I was gonna say, I don't know if Sister Vanessa Smith, if they still have their t-shirt company, because I know when we did t-shirts for the young people a few years ago, she did all our t-shirts and she got them
Right.
done in a timely manner. So
Okay.
that's somebody.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind. But please, if you come up, Sister Nisi, you creative. I know a lot of y'all are creative. If y'all come up with a design, please send that picture to me or however it's designed, and we'll send it to Evangelist Morrison, or I can send it out to everybody and say, here, this is one design. And when we come together, we can kind of put them together, vote on one, and let's be done with it. Or we can have two designs. It doesn't matter. We could do two designs, at least two, no more than two, and people can choose. I want this design or I want that design, and we can go from there.
Okay,
But they all have the same 100-year celebration theme written on them. That won't change.
so who's gonna help me take the t-shirt sizes?
Who on here want to do that?
I don't want no
If
I
you're
size.
can.
doing it if you're doing it this Sunday, I'll help you.
Who?
Is
This
that Sister
Sister
Bush?
Bush,
Me,
this
Nisa.
that?
Sister Bush, and Sister Nisi.
Niece. Okay.
Okay,
They help you on Sunday.
I
okay.
can help
'cause
you out, Sonya. This is Narkita.
now I know Sister Nisi come to 8 o'clock, so that'd be
Yeah.
great to do 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And let me tell y'all about me real
Okay.
quick. I approach everybody. When I even take money, when I used to do Young People's President for the council, young and old, well, Brother Mayor, I'm not a part of Young People's no more. Yes, well, you were once. So let's go on and donate that $5. Don't be
Right,
afraid to
that's
approach
right.
people.
You know how we do.
Right, because you're a part of the church. So, hey, just approach, don't single anybody out, because sometimes we have our
I'm not.
certain people we go to, but also
Nope.
we're going to go to them in a, not attacking them, but we going to say, hey, do you, let's get a part of, but don't let them say no, but,
Exactly.
don't attack them either.
Oh.
So, if that makes any sense. We're not going to take a no for an answer, but we're going to ask you kindly and in Jesus' joy. All right.
Exactly.
So I'm done. Go ahead, Minister Ricky. I'm sorry, buddy.
No problem. All righty. We thank everybody for joining. Anybody else got any comments? Questions? Let's see. I was gonna ask Sister Lowry to dismiss, but she gone. So Dr. Chris, will you just dismiss us in prayer? Sister Lowry, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, and I would ask you to dismiss us in prayer. And I would tell y'all, I was thinking about there was so many shootings this weekend, especially if that's up in New Jersey at that store and everything. Let's pray for the Lord to bless the people's state of mind. So it's coming, yeah. And Sister Laura, were you going to appreciate about question? So I know y'all meeting Friday night for the pictures. So are we going to meet this next Monday for this follow up? That's what that's another thing we need to know. Do we need to, if you meet Friday night for the pictures, do we need to still meet on Monday night?
I think so. I don't think.
Okay.
Unless we have a strong, while we're doing what we're doing, if we have a strong conversation that will do some things, and that would lead Monday. But it's up to how we progress Saturday.
Okay. I guess my thing is, I know Sister Kathy's gonna ask me, so I say, so tentatively we say we all gotta meet for next, all in favor of meeting next Monday night at 6 o'clock to say, just tell me y'all ready for that. I'll raise your hand so I can see y'all, let me know. That's one, that's two. Other people I don't have people, so I get other people that can show me verbal, because I can see only 2 people. That's 2.
Brother Ricky, I won't, because Nathan's graduating next Monday. So
I can understand that. Yes, ma'am, I can understand that. Sister Laura said, yeah, so it's 3. That's 3 and 4. So we got it. That's the majority. We got 4.
I'll be here on Monday.
Okay, so that's it. So we'll say next Monday too. All righty then. Sister Laura, will you please go on and dismiss us then? Thank you.
Let every heart pray. Dear Heavenly Father, oh God, Lord, we come before you and thanking you, oh God, for this day. We thank you for this meeting, oh God. Lord, we send out a special prayer for the